continuation of the Unfiltered Conversation on Cleveland TV. I'm still with the member of the STEAM education winners from Africa, and she's Mabel. Mabel, you're welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Could you please introduce yourself?
Okay, my name is Rethabile Mabel Ramohalana. I'm an 18-year-old STEAM enthusiast. I do accounting as a hobby and aspiring physiotherapist. Yeah.
Good one. So could you please share with us your STEAM story, your STEAM experience?
Okay, so I met Destination Imagination in 2021, and they introduced STEAM to us when they introduced a challenge that I ended up becoming a winner along with my team in it. Yes.
So how would you describe your experience with the Destination Imagination so far?
I would say life-changing. I would say it gave me a platform to actually discover myself, to discover who I am, who I want to be in the long run. I would say it gave me a lot of confidence, and it really did guide me more into a career path that I want to take.
So how has the knowledge of STEAM affected your everyday life?
Pardon?
It's the knowledge of STEAM, all right? So how has it affected your everyday life?
Okay, as I said, STEAM, I'm able to now stand up and present in front of an audience. It gave me soft skills. Those include problem solving and critical thinking. I'm able to come up with solutions in everyday situations, and I'm able to actually think outside the box, think creatively in everyday situations.
That's a great one. So when you were having your STEAM practicals or club activities, were you also combining it with your school activities? And if you were, how were you able to balance both in such a way that none of the two was negatively affected?
Okay, so when I was given the competition earlier, I was still in school then, and I usually went for STEAM in the morning, and then after in the afternoon there we had our lessons. But now I do STEAM throughout the day, and then I do my online courses at night. So they usually don't clash.
So for teenagers like yourself, maybe having shown one interest or the other in STEM education, what would be advice you can give to such a person?
Okay, I would say STEAM is the future. So I would say you should be more invested into STEAM because we find our world getting automated, and therefore the STEAM comes in almost everything that every career actually that we find in today's world. So if you are into STEAM as a teenager like me, you should continue being into STEAM and navigate more into STEAM. And if you're not into STEAM yet, you should go into STEAM because you would find that the career aspiration you have can actually be linked to STEAM.
So for one or two persons out there that is interested in STEM, all right, but do not know how to interest forward, you were lucky enough to have discovered Destination Imagination, but not many people would.
Pardon?
You were fortunate enough to have had the privilege of meeting with Destination Imagination, right? But you agree with me that there are lots of
Yeah.
people out there that wouldn't have that, should I say, advantage now. So for such, how would you recommend or how would you advise somebody to locate where you are currently having your own club activities?
Okay, so STEAM or Destination Imagination is available in social media platforms. So if you were to go into those Facebook, LinkedIn, or Instagram, you could find every detail that we have there, the details pertaining where we are and the contact details of us. Then you can call, then we can tell you where we are.
So
Yeah.
do you see STEM education affecting your future goals?
Not really. For a very long time, I would say about 7 years now, I've been having a long-term goal of becoming a physiotherapist. I wrote somewhere on a paper and I put it there, and I've been affirmative that I will become a world-class physiotherapist. Yes, like I've mentioned before, STEAM is into almost every career in the world since it's becoming automated. But my long-term goal of becoming a world-class physiotherapist has not been affected by my exposure to STEAM. However, yes, I found myself getting interested in STEAM-related courses like engineering, technology. But yes, I would do those, but as mini courses, a minor course, but physiotherapy, I mean, being my major course.
Do you agree with me that most of the activities you do in STEM has reflecting in your field of physiotherapy?
Pardon?
You agree with me that most of the things you do, okay, in STEM, in the under education, would somehow reflects if you're choosing profession, physiotherapy?
Can you please repeat the
Okay,
question?
let me say the question in another way. Physiotherapy,
Oh,
knowledge
okay.
of STEM education, don't you think that they are somehow related? Because definitely in the nearest future, you're going to have the internet of all things. So definitely internet is going to be almost into every profession you can find on earth. So how do you marry these two together?
Physiotherapy is indeed linked to STEAM, like I've mentioned. In the near future, I see myself being a physiotherapist who uses technology. Technology is part of STEAM, yes. I see myself being that physiotherapist who uses technology to diagnose the needs of patients. I see myself diagnosing those and diagnosing the treatment that is necessary for those patients. And I, as a physiotherapist, will just be delivering the physical treatment to that patient. So yeah.
Thanks so much, Mabel. We'll take a short break here and we'll return shortly. Audience, please stay with us.
In the 21st century's technological advancement, we all seek opportunities to move and network with the emerging space. Introducing Clevenard blog and event posting. Do you think you have some interesting materials, good content, articles, and stories? Then feel free to publish them on Clevenard blog and events page, just as team of our writers are doing presently. By blogging on Clevenard's blogs and events, you benefit from our reach and network. There are constant stream of people visiting our social platform, and we have figured out just how to distribute our contents. This means you can basically skip the line and get access to a big audience from day one. Furthermore, we can help you get in touch with important people for projects with possibilities of translating your content into other languages and republishing them on Clevenard. This helps preserve and protect your content from getting lost. What's more, you also get to be part of our team with access to our network and lots of exclusives, behind-the-scenes information. And of course, you get full credit for everything you do, which brings you popularity and make extra income. Sign up now on clevenard.com and start blogging to your advantage. Please see the tutorial video on how to blog or post events on Clevenard blogs and events. For more information, contact info@clevenard.com +34 631-279811. Website www.clevenard.com. Clevenard, your blogs, your identity.
Welcome back, and we still Unfiltered Conversation on Clevenard TV. And don't forget that Clevenard TV in Diaspora is an online platform created to create a vision to bring you closer to the entire universe. Please don't forget to sign up with us today on www.clevenard.com. All right, Mibe, let's go to the competition directly. What are you presenting? Let me even start from here. One of the winners of the competition, one of the winners from Africa. How was the experience like?
Okay, the experience was wonderful. I would say, like I mentioned earlier, it was life-changing. I discovered a lot of things about myself that I believe has always been there, but with the help of STEAM have now been taken out and put in front of me. So having been in that place, having been part of that competition has made me a person who is proud of myself, and also it made me a role model to someone out there and makes me want to tread on the right paths, so that I'm able to set a right example for everyone who sees me as an example.
Now, your team has chosen the engineering challenge for the USA competition. Why did you people for the engineering challenge?
Okay, so researchers have shown that almost 70% of people in engineering are males, which leaves the 30% to females. And we also realized that there are a lot of women who are into arts being acting, poetry, and everything else. So our team being a female dominant team, we decided to actually choose an engineering challenge so that we add and actually raise the bar up to a much fairer level, so that we see girls out there who want to be in engineering, such that we end up having an equal amount of females and males who are into engineering, due to us being into engineering, hence giving girls out there the confidence to actually go for fields that are male dominant.
So can you give us a brief intro into your project?
Okay, so we are supposed to create a thrill ride roller coaster, a roller coaster which represents us as Botswana. So our roller coaster has elements which we have linked to our team choice elements. Team choice elements being those aspects of that make our team different from other teams. So we have our roller coasters elements being linked to those elements. For instance, we have a lift hill in a roller coaster. So we linked that lift with the Zodilo Hills, which are a attraction in Botswana. Yes.
All right. So Team Africa representing Africa in US. So what should the African populace expect from you guys?
Firstly, I would say they should expect a win. We are definitely bringing the trophy home. We are going to be the first African team to not only represent Botswana and Africa in the global finals, but be also the first African team to bring the trophy home, defeating all those countries that have been in the competition for years now. Secondly, I would say Botswana should be expecting a roller coaster, a real life roller coaster, of which we would have been the designers of that roller coaster. So this is a long-term goal of us saying we are going to bring that model to life.
That's a great one. All right. So do you have any message for the corporates, individuals, and then even the governments pertaining your journey to the USA?
Okay, I would say the first thing would be we would want support from governments. We want support from everyone because we are not doing this for us. We're doing this for the whole Botswana. We're doing this for the whole continent. Secondly, I would say this journey is life changing. So I would say governments should include STEAM education. They should come up with initiatives to actually include STEAM education in the curriculum so that children are taught and they are given opportunities to also stand up like us and represent Botswana and Africa in the global finals. They should be given opportunities to be those future leaders that we are becoming. Yeah.
That's beautiful, and we do wish you the very best. So thank you, Mabel, for being
Thank you.
guest today, and thanks to you and your team for representing Africa in this epic event.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right, audience, we draw the curtain here for today. Don't forget the interviews with things they continue. So till next time, please bless you. Bye.